See, YouTube think they slick. YouTube really think they own the something, ain't it? Come to find out, they don't know who be using their platform. How it going, y'all? I hope y'all having a good day today. I hope that everything goes well for y'all. I hope everything's going cool or whatnot. But I got something to pick on with YouTube again. See, I'll say about a month ago, I made a video talking about YouTube having an ad problem and how bad it was. It was basically centered around, instead of us using that specific icon, just skip the ads that either we don't want to see, or we've seen too much, or is very repetitive at some point. They replaced that with block ad, which means that, hey, even if you click on the block ad, you still have to watch this whole ad and play through this whole thing if you want this ad to not pop up again. So I'm thinking, all right, cool, I have my problems with it, but it is what it is, right? Until I realized something. I started to see that they have extended versions centered around the exact same ad. What do you mean by that? Well, let me explain. For example, this is one Zaxby's ad when this dude with this white hat preaching about the jumbo quesadilla thing, whatever it is. I seen the ad. I did the whole block ad thing. Ad was 45 seconds long. I said, all right, cool. I let it play through. It is what it is. Minutes go by. I see the ad again. And I got kind of confused, and I was like, hey, didn't I just block this ad? Why is this playing again? Until I ended up picking up or whatever, and I seen that the ad was 30 seconds. But then it was later confirmed with another ad dealing with Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight had this ad that I had to play through. It was 30 seconds long. I did it because it was super repetitive. I got tired of seeing it, and I just go ahead and let it play, do whatever you gotta do. Minutes later, random ad plays that was 10 seconds long. I didn't care about it. And then that same Harbor Freight ad pop up, but this time it was 15 seconds. So you probably asking, all right, bro, so what does this mean? They have ads centered around a specific thing, but it's in different time spans, which means they have a 5-second ad, a 10-second ad, 15, 30, 45, 1 minute. But it's centered around the same thing. So when you're playing it, it makes you kind of believe that it's the exact same ad, but it is the exact same ad. They just had different time spans so they can still show you the ad to you, even though you might click off of it because it's repetitive or whatever. That's when I started to realize that this ad problem got a little bit worse. And speaking of repetitiveness, I've seen the same Zaxby ad I told you about. I've seen the same Harbor Freight ad, the same style ad with the dude talking about with 20,000 people, rock with Stein over whatever past year or whatever. They even had an ad that played for a full minute about some medication with no sound. I promise you, they forced me to watch a full minute ad with no sound. It was no commentary. It was no voice over, nothing. All I literally saw was just words and images popping up on the screen. And it was just straight up no sound, nothing. I had to sit there and watch it for a full minute. That is just crazy, bro. And it had me asking, how did he even get this far? How did he even get to a point to where we are now at a point that we have to sit there and watch ads for a full minute, even though there's ads out there that have no sound, no commentary, no voiceovers, and he also sending us the same ad that's built around a specific thing, but you cutting it up to different time frames so you can just still push it out there, even though we say, hey, this Zaxby ad talking about this quesadilla that's been out for 2 months. It ain't even all new now. It's literally just a regular. It ain't all new no more. It's regular. And we don't care about the freaking Stein ad or the Harbor Freight ad. And you want to know what the craziest thing about it is? That's all the stuff that's just on the TV. When I watch YouTube on my phone, 75% of the ads I see on there are dating ads by them using AI. It's literally AI pictures or AI people, and they constantly promoting different brands of dating apps, even though dating apps suck. Have y'all not watched Catfish? Have y'all not grew up watching that show Catfish on MTV? I know y'all grew up watching Ridiculousness with Rob Digg and them DC shoes. They straight up be showing me dating apps, knowing how easy it is to be fooled by whether something's AI or not, knowing how people can easily lie about their whole identity, hide behind a completely random person, and we just constantly promoting it. Well, not we, they're constantly promoting it. I find it crazy, bro. So yeah, man, it's got a little bit worse. Unfortunately, things have been going downhill from here. More of the story, YouTube, hey, look, we understand the importance of ads to help creators out. It's a big reason they get paid, and we love it. We love people to get paid. We all gotta get this cheese at the end of the day. We all gotta get this money. But if you're gonna have it like this, it's just gonna make things a little bit hard. That's all I gotta say about it. So, like I always say in my videos, if you want to like, comment, subscribe, so boy know his own. Share it with 1 or 2 people, maybe a few. You can do that if you want to, because at the end of the day, y'all grown. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. With that being said, we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.